Right, good day traders. I want to start off phase 2 in the Forex Trader Development Program with a slideshow or an extract of a seminar I did in 2018 entitled The Truth About the Market. The point or the reason for this is you guys need to know the mechanics behind the market, what moves the market and why the market moves. If you don't know how the market operates, it's going to be very, very difficult for you guys to find your way in the market. So yes, let's get started. Here I got a quote from a famous book, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Know your enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles without disaster. Now, what does this have to do with Forex? I don't know if you guys have read any books on Forex. A lot of traders have this book under their recommendations for books to read when you become a trader. And quite simply, people think that the market is this wonderful place where you just enter and you make money. That is actually not the case. The financial markets is a constant war every day. Traders fighting with each other to try and get one up on each other. And in the end, it is a zero-sum game. So you have to take money from someone else, and you need to know how the market works and how the enemy is thinking, so you can operate successfully and survive in this market. So yeah, very, very important that you guys know the forces behind the market. And I did in an earlier model, I did give you guys an assignment to watch a YouTube video, The Market Maker Business Model by Robinhood. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and go watch that video. I touched on some of extracts from that video, but it's very important that you guys understand what moves this market. So yes, you guys have to look at the market as a battlefield. The market is designed to take your money and not to make your money. If you think about it, when you enter the market, what's your number one goal? Or your only goal really is to make money, is to make money from the market. And the market is basically made out of other participants like yourself, small traders, large traders, institutions, all with the very same goal in mind, is to make money from the market. So the whole market has one goal, and that is to take money from you. So you've got to approach the market like that. The market isn't here to give you easy money. The market is here to try and trick you and to take your money. Like we mentioned before, this is a zero-sum game. There's some differences between the Forex market and the stock market. The stock market was designed, if you want to start a company, or businesses can look for investors. These investors invest in good companies and they get rewarded as the stocks go up. If you look at a chart of the S&P, for example, the top 500 US companies, as you guys can see, it'll make a large trend, because it's designed to go up. The stocks will grow, and thus everyone in those stocks can actually make money. Whereas the Forex market isn't like that. It's not companies that are growing. It is values of currencies being pitted against each other and quoted against each other, and it's a constant tug of war, up and down, up and down. And like I say, it's not like like the currency makes money like a company. So it is a zero-sum game. So for you to make money, you're actually gonna need someone else to lose money. And retailers are just not equipped, because we're small fries in this market, and we're fighting against the big guys, the ones that pretty much manipulate the market, and it's very difficult for retail traders to make money in this market. So yes, when you speak about the enemy, who are we talking about? It's the people we're trading against, the market maker, the ones setting the prices, driving the prices higher and lower, and this is basically the banking houses of the world. They got pretty much unlimited funds. They got tools that we don't have. They can see the order book. They know exactly where the traders are lying, where they're going to get stopped out, how many traders are long, how many traders are short. There's huge market manipulation, and they do this through the release of news numbers, many other factors that we'll touch on. And their goal is basically to destroy retail traders and to take their money. So yeah, the role of the market maker is to create liquidity and extract as much money from the market as possible. For instance, if I buy a contract to go long the euro dollar, one contract is $100,000. As soon as the market, if they stop me out and they take the other side of my order, they've essentially created $100,000 of liquidity for themselves that wasn't there before. That's how they can basically create enough volume or liquidity to drive the prices up and down, and that's how they obviously make their money. They got to knock out as many traders as possible before a move. So there'll be all sorts of tricks before a big move starts, and we're gonna show you a bunch of them now. Again, lots of tricks and media manipulation, fake breakouts and patterns, and stops to spike out the traders. I'm not really starting this section off in a very positive note. Right now it seems a bit bleak for us traders. But don't worry, there's some positives that's going to come out of this. And how does this information help a trader? Basically, if you understand how the market is designed to take your money instead of make your money, you will be able to know what to look for. Anticipate the moves. Know your enemy, as in the quote from Sun Tzu. You're going to ask yourself questions. What is the market trying to do? Where is it trying to go? How will it get there? Why did the market do that? Where will the traders be stopped out? Where will the market make its most money? Things like that you're going to have to keep in the back of your mind to interpret the moves in the market. I want to quickly take you to an example of some media manipulation. And a few years ago, back in 2017, the euro dollar. This is on the left here. This is a monthly chart of the euro dollar. And the market was in this big range from about 2015 to about 2017. So for 2 years long, the market was in this big range. And then suddenly all of the whole media, Bloomberg, everywhere you read, people started talking about parity on the dollar. And then the market had this big breakout. Now it doesn't look big, but this is a monthly chart. And they started punting parity on the dollar. And parity, if you look on the chart, was about down here. And, they got all the retail traders excited. Everyone jumped in. All the breakout traders, after 2 years of breakout, finally the market's going to parity. And look what happened in January 2017. The market just turned around and it just shot up for the whole of the year, trapping all these traders, creating the liquidity that they needed to move the market higher. As you guys can see, I did highlight, this is only one of many articles. November 15, Deutsche Bank says the euro will decline below $1. So all these big banks, the banking houses, they're working with media with these reports. And this is just one example of media manipulation. So, whenever I start seeing Bloomberg calling for parity on certain pairs, that's when I start looking for reversal to go the other way. So never trust the media. It's designed to fool you or to keep you in the dark. There was another example, and I actually posted this on my Twitter feed, on the euro pound. I saw the same thing suddenly on Bloomberg. You just had all these banking houses coming out with parity on the euro pound. They're calling for parity. Morgan Stanley is still bullish. The euro sees euro pound above parity. HSB sticks to its outrageous parity call. So suddenly Bloomberg and all these banking houses working together again. And this happened in, where was this? In August 2014. No, this was what happened. This was around about this candle over here. And they just, they moved the price up, moved the price up. And as soon as it came above these highs, the market reversed heavily. After that, it's been a bit of a range, but I still believe that the market's going to eventually come lower. And this is all, again, just some media manipulation, tricks that the market plays. So I don't think it's, the market is there to help you make money. The market is designed to trick you. So keep that in mind going forward, guys. Another market maker trick that the market played, quite a favorite one of mine, was a few years ago on the euro US dollar. I was busy trading on a trading floor. So I was in contact with a lot of traders. My Twitter feed was just all traders. And I saw again the media and all the traders, all the media started first talking about this euro dollar head and shoulders that is forming. Every single person in the world started, seeing this head and shoulders pattern. It is about as textbook as it can get. We had the clear shoulder here, clear head there, perfect shoulder on this side. and everyone was getting ready to short the breakout of this market. And unfortunately, when something is this obvious, it's probably not real in the market. That's why when it comes to head and shoulders patterns, I'll discuss that later. I don't look for the obvious ones. I look for the less obvious ones, because the mechanics are still the same. But when it becomes as obvious as this, and I'm also going to discuss some pointers later that I saw in this hero in this head and shoulders pattern. But for now, like I said, every trader was looking at this head and shoulder pattern, and everyone was posting this on their Twitter feeds and news articles and everything about it. So moving forward, we had the big breakout, and finally the neckline breaks, and Twitter explodes. All the traders are starting to short this market, and on top of that, it made this nice correction back into the neckline, and which is pretty much as textbook as it gets. And it was about this at this stage that I was posting on Facebook that this this is going to be a whole fake move, and again I'm going to show you guys later how I knew this was going to be a fake move. But for now, just look what happened here. The market broke out, and then again a lot of traders started entering short, and then the market reversed and moving a little bit forward. If you zoom out, it actually reversed quite fiercely. So this was another trick that the market played. But again, I'm going to teach you guys how to look for these tricks to give you an idea of what the market's going to do. You guys need to know about these things to help you guys in your trading.